And so we're back for Shining Force 1. And last we left off, we were going into battle. Yeah, no surprises there. The earthquake blocked the road. Head north. Might be ready for battle. No one enters the Guardiana while we live, for Dark Soul. Death to Guardiana! Death to Guardiana! Yeah, I get it. By the way, if you know about Shining Force 2, this game, well, there doesn't seem to be any like place resemblances. What do you call it? It's not the same world. It doesn't seem to be set in the same world. Well, it is. It is set in the same world as Shining Force 2, but it's apparently a different part of the world. There is a connection, however, and if you go through another game, and I will try to show it sometime in the future. Right now we're doing this slow progress thing. It's not the greatest of designs, this start of a battle. Like, I can see it flavor-wise, you're cramped in this space down here, but with our movement being so affected of the terrain, it doesn't really work out. Well, mechanically, just like that, Tao can't move. It's her second turn, she still can't move one step forward. And we just have to do this. You could try to leave space for all your characters. By the way, that was an example of the turns being a bit messed up here in the beginning of the game, where Stroot almost got 2 consecutive turns. His first turn, I guess, came at the end of one turn, the end of one round, and then he suddenly hit a higher die roll, placing him first almost in the round. That's kinda how it works here. Anyway, gonna go after these goblins, and gonna try to use Gong as a fighter, although he won't do a whole lot of damage here. So yeah, decent for Gong. Yeah, and second attack, that's good. Defense 1, speed 1. And since his attack isn't that impressive, that's what he would need. But I'm not getting it right now, so I'll just have to deal with it. Meanwhile, Hans is gaining levels like a boss, but that's okay actually, because he will need a bit of a head start on the other team members when it comes to leveling. Gobos everywhere. I'm going to dally a bit, just to make sure the others can catch up. We go, and yeah, so it's a goblin gathering over there. Well, once we've reached this group of goblins, by the way, they have a very strict movement programming, so they will always make some sort of formation up here, these goblins. But anyway, once we get up there and once we've finished off these goblins up here, the rest of the battle is a bit smoother when it comes to movement. And Loey behind, Tao behind. Gonna do that. Gonna try to use the terrain to gain a bit of an defense bonus. And he attacks back. Little bastard. Little green guy. Yeah, so I haven't been recording for a couple of days. It's been midsummer here in Sweden. And yeah, second level, speed by one, once more. Yay! Yeah, it's been midsummer, meaning as many other Swedes, I go away for a weekend. Go to friends' houses and celebrate. I'm going to use all of Louis' MP in this battle. I'm going to try to at least, but as you might remember from last time, he needs to actually heal something before gaining any experience points, so yeah. There we are. Yeah, Luke needs a level, so it's a good idea to, as in Shining Force 2, as I mentioned there, it's a good idea to try to keep your force at about the same level, but at the same time, some battles are more suited for some characters and others for other characters. So for instance, this battle is more suited for like Hans and yeah, ranged attackers, fast movers, people like that, you know. Kill him with fire. Good. So you don't need to be too, don't need to save the enemies all the time, really, for the weakest characters or the lowest level characters. They will have their chance in other battles. No worries. Luke. Good, hit that Yoda guy. So, there are many... let's do this actually. A bit of a bad placing for Gong here, but I'm gonna try to use his healing abilities whenever I can. Oh. Yeah, there are a few generic fantasy role-playing game enemies, and in this game they go with goblins as the first enemies. And these dwarves. In Shining Force 2 it's oozes and gizmos and stuff. The gizmos aren't that common in fantasy game, but oozes are. Oozes are in many games. So yeah, you always get to fight the blobs in the beginning of the game. And as the game progresses, there are many kinds of blobs that always interfere with your plans and schemes. Yeah, I put you in front, Hans. How about it? You like it? Yeah, that's what the other people get to do every day. It's not like you're getting away from it. This is what I pay you for. I don't pay you, but you get to do. Oh, by the way, there is one design thing that I would say, corrected in the second game. Is that in this game, experience points, and when you gain 100 you gain a level, as you know. or you might not know, but I'm explaining now. When you get 100 experience points, you gain a level. But in this game, the experience that go over 100, they don't carry over. So you always start from 0 to get to the next level. So Hans has 14 at the moment. So the experience counter resets all the time, which is a bit annoying, and it makes the level gaining a lot slower, of course, as you might expect. But that's fine, we'll deal with it. And that way you want to change the strategy of who kills and who doesn't a bit. Killing an enemy of a high level, a high level, renders you 48 experience points in this game. I'm gonna kill this guy with fire. By the way, her first level was the 3 magic points, which is actually absolutely fine for her. Yeah, you gain 48 experience points, meaning killing 2 enemies renders you 96 experience points. And what was I talking about? Yeah, experience point. Yeah, so when someone has 96 experience points, they only need 4 to gain the next level, and you don't want to go over that. You want to make sure that everyone gets a piece of the cake. There we are. So you want that guy to hit for only a few experience points, like just softening up one enemy, not go for a kill or anything. You want to save that for someone who is lower on XP, basically. And those guys, by the way, they will stay there for the rest of the battle. This game is a bit stiffer in programming than the first one, and I'm going to use it to my advantage by using the ranged guys. Gonna heal Hans Olo. Thank you. Hansel and Gretel. No, Hansel and Gong in this case. By the way, let's see. Gong. I was checking out Gong. 37 experience points. Yeah, it goes quite slow in the beginning. And suddenly Loey gets 2 turns in a row. Yeah, and that effect only lasts for a while in the game. The one where one character gets many turns in a row. Because as you can see, his agility, Stroot's agility is 5. By the way, 96 experience points. He shouldn't make a kill next time. Should save that for someone else. Agility 5 and agility 5 and agility 8. So Hans is a bit more likely to move first. Agility 4, not a big difference. Agility 5, yeah. So basically it's that number plus some sort of die roll or something, meaning it can end up any way, or shape, or form. Didn't see him evade there, but apparently he did. The game says he did, so he did. But I'm not gonna move. I'm going to use this strategy here. It's by far the easiest way of dealing with these guys. As you might remember from the first battle, the knights have quite a high defense, or high offense is the most dangerous part about it. And yeah, so I'm going to take advantage of them just staying put and just do this for a while. This means Ken and Hans will gain a lot of experience while the others get nothing, but that's okay. And it's a bit tedious, it's not the most interesting thing to watch, but it's not that long actually. I just keep doing this over and over. It's only a couple of minutes, I guess, I bet. So, is everyone alright? Been doing something special lately? Playing some interesting games? Did you drink any snaps? It's Swedish liquor that you drink on Midsummer, and you drink it on Christmas and on Easter and any other like occasion you could think about. So, and I drank some during Midsummer. It's nice. Sang a lot of songs and rang our glasses together for a whole evening. Going to go here, am I? Tao has 37. No, going to do this. She needs some experience, so she gets to kill the room knight. There we are. And then Gong can attack this guy. Doubt it will do a lot of harm. Yeah, 3 points. It's what you can expect from Gong in this point of the game. This is good. I hope he doesn't like double attack and kill him or anything like that. Thank you. No more. Yeah, great. Level defense 2. That is quite useful. Anyone gained any? Oh, sorry, wrong button. No level gaining, no HP missing. Alright. Wonder how much XP Lowy has. 50. Alright. So what am I going to do with this? Gong is level 2, right? Yeah. It's 45. Yeah, right. You can have this one. Ken. Harken. Level 3, speed 1, maximum hit points 3. Well, that is decent since he has shit for defense. Well done, Shining Force. Now into Guardian and find out what's happened there. Yeah, or should I go into... Alright, they don't want me there. Then I guess I'll go to Guardiana then. Alright, this is a very scripted game. We made it back. We were a little late. We were almost overrun by room force. We held them off, but we've suffered greatly, as you'll see as you wander around. Most of our knights were lost in the battle. Many homes were damaged, but we held. We'll keep watch here. Roomforce is bound to attack again sooner or later. Oh. Praise the life that's over. Monsters fighting. I can't take much more of this. Alright. How do you think I feel, living in the midst of it? And he seems to be a bit down. Their commander, Kane of Roomforce, evil to the core. Right, Kane, you say? Gonna do this, by the way. Those monsters would have wrecked my shop, but the old guy drove them off. Ah, so you're useful, after all. You know, that little fracas made me want to fight again. Stroot, I'm joining up. Gort joins the Shining Force. So Gort is a nice chap. Sometimes good, sometimes not that good. I'll be at headquarters. Right. He's quite useful now, though. Welcome, Stroot. Those vile rune forcers have made me mad. I have weapons guaranteed to knock those monsters' heads off. Take a look. Alright. Short sword, hand axe. Nothing I don't already have, or except... yeah, Luke has a short sword right now, and the axe is better, I think. You can't... that is a shame. You can't really check the stats change while you buy stuff, so you just have to know, I guess. So this raises his attack to 16, which is good. And I'm going to sell his short sword. Yeah, and I'm going to buy an herb or two. Buy that one. Gong. And Gort gets to have one. Nope, nope. Thanks. Yeah, stuff. And he says something. He stayed in fort, alright. Yeah, not going to talk to all of them. I might as well go to the castle right away, actually. There might have been some changes here. Harry Stroot, Cain of Rufus, has injured the King and Lord Various. He has injured various people, you say? Ha 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 ha. Go away, Cain. I don't understand what you are talking about. Anyway, the treasure of Guardiana is in my hand now. I won't let you take that. Just leave. Sword of Darkness, show me your power. Ah! And that's how you die, just blink and disappear? No, Father, I can't believe it. I'll... Now Guardiana is unworthy of my attention. Farewell, fools. Oh. Did you also die? That's how he did. When he died, when Lord Various. Alright, anyway. Stroot, look to the king. Stroot, May, I don't think I live much longer, though Various protected me. Listen, the Gate of the Ancients is the only access to the tower. And the gate can be opened only by the key. You must find it before it falls into the hands of evil. You should never let them open the gate. Find out why Runeforged is interested in the gate, please. May, daughter of the great Various, help Stroot. Avenge your father, and be strong. Your Majesty, please tell my daughter, Ari of Manarina, to stay strong for her people. The king dies. So this is a jolly beginning to a game. Now is not the time for tears and grief. Oh, you're a tough steed. Yeah, whatever. Ultron should be our next goal. Stroot, let's go find that key. I don't want to see any more of these tragedies. May joins the Shining Force. That's good. I'll await you at headquarters. Be quick. Yeah, maids and I was so scared. Kane, his single glance froze me. Okay. And here's that little girl, you know, with a dream. I was so frightened. I saw this in a dream. I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, she did. It's sad. They took all they could carry. Get it back, Stroot. Well, if I find it, I will take it for myself. Is that fine? Fine. All right. Thank you. I'll just grab this. Nothing. All right. I'll just grab this. Thank you. Hope that's fine with you. Hope that's, yeah. I'll grab this too. Defense potion. All right, and this is also kind of annoying. You have to make room for stuff manually. And I'm going to move one of the herbs to May. In the second game, it moves. You automatically give it to the next in line, next person in line, when you can't carry anymore. So they've fixed a few things. 50 coins. Alright, useful. Angel wing. Angel wing. Yes. Not that useful, but anyway. But I can't carry it, so I'm gonna give the Angel wing to Gort because he has high defense. It's basically egress. And you want to give it to someone who is likely to survive a battle. I'm going to give, sorry for this, antidote to Gong, I guess. A medical herb. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to, I guess, slowly. There we are. Now we can just go ahead and check out what happens here. We have a few more fighters. What does a gong say? If it's healing and fighting you need, I'm your man. I will try my best. Yeah, your best isn't really good enough. Come, Stroot. Our vengeance cannot wait. You're really vengeful, mate, aren't you? Really cold. Let's get going, Stroot. Well, that's a clever line to give him, I guess. And what do you say? Sorry. Talk. Advice? Beware of giant bats. They fly swiftly and fight fiercely. So I might be facing giant bats in the next battle. Going to save the power potion and the defense potion, by the way. There are other characters who need those things. And now the next thing that will happen is a battle, so I'm going to save it here and call it a day. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao!